Hi everybody and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So I must be on a filming kick. This is my third video in 3 days and I feel like I might film again tomorrow. I just have this filming itch and I think I'm going to relieve it. That sounded really creepy and I'm really sorry because you can never unhear that now. Alright, so this week I have 3 books to share with you. I'm pretty sure that these probably are more than a week long because I don't think I updated you guys last week with everything going on with moving and things like that. So let's just get started. So I decided to nix the host and I'm just done with it. I cannot think about it. I'm not ready for it right now. So I ended up picking up Under the Lights by Abby Glines. And this is the sequel in this series. Oh my god, I'm like the worst at remembering series' names lately. I don't understand why. This is called the Field Party series. This is the second book, and I was really nervous about this because I heard a lot of people saying that they either skimmed this one or that they just didn't like it at all, or people that just outright skipped the book, and I, for the most part, enjoyed this book. I think I liked the first one a little bit more. This one just felt like it didn't have the amount of depth that I wish it did. The characters' problems weren't as bad as, well, not comparing people's problems as worse than others, but I felt like it didn't pack the same punch that the first one did. Didn't necessarily really love the first one. The first one I think I only gave 4 stars, and I believe I gave this one 3 stars. Of course, Cap rolls in the middle of videos. That's always the best. Sorry about that. But I am really interested in picking up the third book now that it is released. So I obviously won't be picking up just yet. I got the first 2 books on bargain, so I'm probably gonna wait till I can get the third one on bargain as well because I'm thrifty like that. Then I picked up the Uncommon Protector by Shelley Shepherd Gray. I received this book from the Fiction Guild to review a couple months ago, and I was so excited for it because I really enjoyed the first book, and for some reason I just never got to it. This is from the Lone Star Heroes love story series. They're kind of companion novels. They don't follow any of the similar characters, but the characters from the first book kind of made an appearance slightly in this book. I wish that those characters showed up a little bit more. This follows a woman who's living in Texas. She's living with her step-siblings. She's trying to make this ranch profitable so she can still live there. Her parents have left it to her. Her stepfather and her mother have left it to her when they passed away. And it also follows this man who was a soldier, and then he is now in jail for not paying up his when he played in this poker game and he didn't pay all that he owes, so he went to jail, and how these two kind of come together to eventually help each other. And obviously, like I said, love story. So it was okay. I think I liked the first one. This is the same thing with this one. I liked the first book better, and this one just, I don't know, I never had this oh, I need to pick this up because I need to figure out what happens. I just kind of was okay. The plot that was supposed to help this one keep moving didn't help it keep moving as much as it could have. She's got a lot of not settlers, what do you call those, people that kind of live on your land when you don't want them to live on your land, and so she's also getting all these scared tactics to try to get her to sell the ranch, and you're trying to figure out who did it, and they could have been scarier things. They could have been more moving things, and they just weren't. So in the end, I believe I gave this book only 3 stars as well. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one. And then the last book I read was, yep, that's helpful, Hunted by Megan Spooner. I just bought this book not too long ago at Barnes & Noble. Well, I have to be honest, I forgot to mention this in that book haul, that Barnes & Noble book haul. Patrick actually bought me all of these books. He was being really kind. He knew that I was not going to be able to buy anything at that Barnes & Noble for a really long time, so he was really kind enough to buy me all my books. So technically, Patrick bought me this book recently. What a great husband he is. And I was really looking forward to this book. It's supposed to be a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It follows, I can never say her name. Her name is Yeva, Y-E-V-A. and she is living with her siblings and her sisters, and they end up having to move into this like hunting cabin. She's not like every other girl in town, just kind of like how Belle was not the every girl in town. She likes to hunt, and her dad kind of pushed her away from it. But one day her dad kind of goes missing, so she goes into the woods to find him, and things go from there. There's obviously the beast, and hold on, I'm so sorry. Rowdy. Sorry, my cat is like scratching at my door, and I don't want my mom to interrupt my video, so I figured you could handle me saying his name to get him to stop. So it was okay. I don't know. There was a point where I just kind of felt like it was like dragging on. It wasn't as intense as it could have been. I didn't understand the love connection. Rowdy. I'm sorry about that. But by the end, like when I picked it up last night, I had about like 170 something pages to go, or 150 something pages to go. And it really like, I finally was in that part where like I needed to just like read it and finish it. And it was enjoyable, just not as enjoyable as I thought it was going to be. So I gave this book 3 stars. So apparently there's a theme, 3 books, 3 stars. So I had a decent reading week. I'm hoping that this week will be a little bit better. We're still living at my parents' house, but I have all my books here, so we are good to go. So hopefully I will see you again tomorrow with another video. Bye, everybody.